Good morning, everyone. This is Ruth Mission of 1 Year Senior Vlogger. I tackle all possible issues of today and even that of yesterday and tomorrow as long as it is worth knowing and sharing. If you did not subscribe to this channel yet, please subscribe now and click the bell button to keep updated of new videos in case I cannot send the link promptly to you. Like and you may leave a message as I gladly welcome and acknowledge all sorts of interests. Our topic for today has something to do with one of the most popular issue, COVID-19 and mental health. Coronavirus 2019 is definitely stressful and depressing. Nobody is not concerned, worried, and anxious of what we are going through. Somehow, if we will all live in fear and anxiety, we might end up in a mental institution and waste the supposedly good life this world has to offer. To further discuss, we worry on how the pandemic will affect us and where this is heading to. Every day, while there is still transmission of the disease, we also have this feeling of uncertainty. Actually, COVID-19 is already a part of our daily supplication and prayer. We worry on the possibility of catching the virus anytime. For one, I do worry first and foremost of my children who are frontliners. That leads to anxiety and sometimes sleepless nights. Nevertheless, we worry of what tomorrow may bring. Finances are now sinking, and yet market prices are up. All these overwhelming reactions to our emotions are factors of how we should manage our everyday routine we call as new normal. Life has to go on. Life has to go on anyway. Instead of ranting and complaining, what about bending our knees in prayer to ask God for the value of adaptation and resilience? Mind you, people is into all sorts of DIY, meaning a do-it-yourself project like making their own vases and pots as planters. Speaking about planters, actually, this had been the new pastime of my classmates. Shout out to all our classmates, Pharmacy, Batch 79. Losing a job may cause a feeling of identity loss and at a higher risk of developing depression. I believe Filipinos are innovative. Those who lost their jobs are into selling, from plants down to food, using the new normal we call as online selling. Some are even into delivery service. All this helped in the stability of sanity and eventually to stable finances to augment the family's everyday needs. Of course, we also have to open up to our concerned friends as our avenue to release the pressure and tension. We call friends or we call friends as virtual for virtual connection, which at least help fill the void of social distancing. In my case, I rekindle my passion in writing and speech. Here I am, a vlogger. Others are engaged in TikTok. Those whose grace can deceive the feeling of sadness and anxiety. Whatever your passion is at the moment will surely help cope the pandemic mental and emotional syndrome. Active health workers, called frontliners, are the ones affected the most, physically, emotionally, and financially. Financially, because you may agree with me or not, they are shortchanged of the effort they put into fighting the disease. Social stigma is one, being exposed to the disease and possibility of contagion. My cry now is for the government to upgrade the status of our health workers, supply them with the right personal protective equipment or PPE and other medical grade materials so they could deliver their services safely and effectively. Pay our health workers with a salary commensurate to the service of life and death. I salute all our active health workers for the contribution in the pandemic problem. They left a mark in the history of science and health. I am sure all of us are into something to make life worth living and going. Along with my prayers for a safe Philippines, safer world, is a reminder to please strictly observe health protocols both at home and in the outside world. Save yourself, save your loved ones, go out only on necessity. This is all for now and see you on my next video.